And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
What you say, what you say, what?
What you say, you what?
What you say, what? Hey, everyone, it's The Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Big J. Okerson. That handsome son-bitch is Dan Soder.
Kisses.
And today
Kisses.
is officially Cypress Hill Day. Ooh. It's about to get gully in these streets.
You ever been, when you're in elementary school, did you ever get sick on the day of a field trip?
Yeah, I had chicken pox. And still, I had to recover really quick to go to a ski trip.
Did you go?
I did go, but I had a lot of chicken pox on me still. Like, I went a little early.
You were pocked up?
Yeah, it was done. Like, I wasn't contagious anymore, but it was like that. I went with chicken pox. I didn't want to miss the school trip.
That's how I feel.
used to love school trips. There was something magical in my mind that could happen on that bus. I don't know why.
Did you take a bus to school?
No.
Ever?
A little bit when I moved to Jersey.
Okay.
Very little, but no, I was always able
Middle
to walk
school,
to school,
all 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Every day was a bus.
Yeah, which probably makes it... I think when I went in high school on a bus a little bit, before I was able to drive, very little amount of time, but it was... Yeah, there was nothing magical about it. When I was a kid...
No.
Because you'd go on a school trip and there'd be like the girl you like flirted with a little bit that day, and maybe you ride on the bus back together, and just something about that seemed like it was a big deal. It wasn't dating. It was... we're too young to even give a shit about that we're dating. It was just like me and that girl like had a thing there that we were tripped by. I made her laugh a bunch or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's so cheesy. It's a weird day for camera day that we're being so sap.
Yeah, but I remember elementary schools going like... South Park did an episode of it, but it's a thing that used to go to in elementary schools, Cave of the Winds in Colorado. And it's like these caves you go into and you learn about stalactites and stalagmites. But they had an episode of South Park with Al Gore where he went in there, and it was like the same, like the one that I went to. But there was like a girl I had a crush on. Man, I had such a crush on this girl, Carrie Cracchiolo. When I was in 5th grade, I was in love with her, and on Halloween, I was at my house, because, I was like 10. And I think my friends and I already went out and and I came home, and her and her friend Caitlin Allgood came trick or treating, and she was dressed as grapes, and I remember being like, like hiding against the wall, like fucking alien was in our house, because I was like, oh god, and I was so embarrassed that my mom was like, oh, those are nice grapes, and you're like, shut up, mom, shut up.
Oh, you're worried about like I can never bring these girls back to my place with my stupid parents.
Oh, man.
They're going to embarrass the shit out of me. I'm so awesome.
And I had friends who's like, you'd go to, my friend Adam, you'd like go to his house, and his mom was like, they were like, they had money, so they had like a finished basement that was like really nice. Yeah. And Adam was confident with girls, so he was like, he'd bring his mom around like, Mom, and I'd be like, dude, you're crazy. I don't think a girl met Trish until I was deep in my 20s.
Yeah.
I unveiled her like King Kong.
Yeah.
Behold!
Everybody, feast!
Behold,
your eyes!
My mom! And she's like, well, hi! We've brought her from the island of moms. She's very talkative.
The island of momsters?
Of momsters. Yeah, this is the Cave in the Winds. Cave of the Winds is what it's called.
Actually had a school trip, like, flirty, maybe only in my head, but like... She became my trip buddy with Carly Roadside, the same girl.
Carly Roadside?
Yeah, same.
What a cool name.
Same girl. It was a cool name. Same girl that years later, I got in trouble for when the kid was like, "You having sex with that girl? You hang out with her all the time?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe."
Oh, no.
And then that guy just like trickled back to her.
Oh no!
And then her family, instead of just going like, "You asshole," like in school, and maybe embarrassing me in school a little bit, and me going like, "I didn't say." All right, yeah, we didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It came like her parents calling my parents, threatening to sue for slander and shit.
Jay, that's such a lie.
Yeah. How old were you?
Young, man. I mean, like, Jesus, sounds young now, but I don't know, 15?
Yeah, that's still like your children, so it's like, they're like, hey, your son's saying this thing.
15 or so, yeah.
He can deny that 15. Shit all he wants.
Actually, it had to be 15, yeah.
But you guys had that moment.
Maybe even 14, quite honestly.
But that field trip you had.
But
Jacob, are you why are you dressed like a lost Vietnam vet?
Hey, Lieutenant Dan, you all right?
Are you cool? You need a sandwich? What's
Dangerous
going
for
on?
Cypress Hill, because, by the way, speaking of Cypress Hill, Dan out under the weather.
That's why I said it feels like I'm sick and I'm missing a field trip.
Yeah, Jacob in now.
No, you're going. No. Yeah, I did.
Jacob bought a ticket today.
Shit, you should have taken mine.
Well, he didn't know.
Okay, it was a game time decision, Jason.
No one's mad at you.
I know.
I was Jay. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Exactly what you did, man.
I even only brought my headphones because I was like, "What if I go to the bonfire and I feel better?" And then during the pre-tape, I was like, "I'm definitely going home." I started like sweating when I was talking.
Yeah.
It's not good.
You're doing my world.
Yeah, well, yeah. Is this what you walk around with, Witzke?
Yeah, doesn't feel good, does it?
Sweats when he talks, man.
He's like the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I go, Lou, how are you never sick? He goes, because I'm sick all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's always...
All right, Bruce Banner.
He always has the DTs until we don't see him.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, that's how it felt. But Mike condom.
School
no more
trips
popping my peas.
School, man, we went to D.C. and you're just in another place.
So you're in
night.
Philly. Going to D.C., we didn't have the money to go to D.C. And there was one way you could go to D.C. if you didn't have money, which is raise it by like selling magazine subscriptions.
Yeah, you were in Colorado. D.C. was a bus ride for us.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was like an 8th grade trip where people went to D.C. and I didn't get to go to D.C. and everyone came back with stories where I was like, what? And they're like, Jason Poyle was smoking a cigarette in the bathroom and then Miss Durker smelled it and someone knocked on the door and I was like, what?
I missed that.
Oh, I had to mow the lawn.
I never went on. I used to hear those stories those last 2 years, I think it was, where they take the actual trip. The overnight trip.
That's what it was. This was like an overnight.
Yeah, I never did the overnight trip.
They went like Monday to Thursday.
But you know, the trip.
No, they got to go during school. Mm-hmm. That's what made it.
Well, they say the trip for. I went on the trips to
DC for you.
We did DC. We did New York City.
It's big.
We did the caves and Hershey, PA, and all that shit.
Yeah.
We did out there, and ski trips, like 2 ski trips.
Yeah,
but in all those trips, I'd go to all the bus ones where you come on that night. But I'm telling you, there was something like that day. You're never with all those people. Like when you leave school, you can go with your friends. You know what I mean, like the few people. But now it's like nighttime, and you're with. You're kind of near the popular kids, and the popular girls have been laughing at you all day because I'm the shithead. You know.
Yeah.
And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You get that thing, you get that bus ride home, man, and you're just like, someone's like nuzzled up and just wants you to make them laugh. Yeah, somebody even come over and it's like, I'm bored, make me laugh.
Yeah,
and like, I'd start shucking and jiving right away.
Dude, always.
But
that's the class clown objective is you have to go all the time.
Yeah, right away start shucking and jiving. But I would, But I'm saying, so I mean, in their mind, it was almost like I went over and sat by the fat kid and told him to make me laugh. But in my mind, I'm like, we have a thing going now.
It's weird.
It was enough.
Yeah, it's weird you're saying this because I remember specifically a 7th grade field trip. And I had a Discman, the one that wouldn't skip, and then I brought the 2 CDs I brought were Bush, 16.
I don't want to come back down.
16 what?
Stone.
16 Stone. That album.
Taking me this time.
We were talking about the special earlier, and I brought Adam Sandler's "What the Hell Happened to Me." Those were like the 2 things.
They were bumping in your headphones?
Those were the 2 things I listened to on that field trip, and I was like, good choice, Soder. Being like, this is awesome.
I didn't waste time with headphones on a field trip, buddy. Headphones on a field trip? I'm telling you, the bus is where I lay my groundwork, man.
Oh, yeah? You're just doing work?
I'm not trying to 8 mile it looking out a window thinking of lyrics. Yeah. I'm engaged, man. That's my day.
Yeah, that's your day to
Everyone
shine.
gets full personality.
Yeah.
We're not in a schoolroom. I'm on the bus. I'm in the back of the bus fucking holding court.
See,
never hold court in school.
See, all my friends were like louder and more popular, so they would just control the back of the bus, and I'd be kind of like next to them, like on the window. And that's why sometimes if I was like, hey, if I just want to listen to Machine Head, as we're driving through fucking Wadsworth, like I might...
I did not have the best years of my life growing up in school, but damn it, man.
Field trips
if
were
I didn't
shine.
dominate a field trip.
That's what they said. They said, Jay Okerson, that guy is field trip heavy.
He's in my mind, dude. The field trip, I
loved it.
It's the most time I spent with any of those particular kids after dark, man.
The thought of you leading the tour as a young Jay, and you go, over here's a dinosaur, much like Mrs. Hutchinson.
He goes, all right, everyone. All right, everybody, we're now going to be going into the Holocaust Museum. And he goes, the alleged Holocaust Museum. Am I right?
Am I right? Do you guys know that's funny? That's funny that I'm denying it because I'm Jewish. You guys got it? Samantha Montavani, you got it?
We're going to the Holocaust Museum. It was quote unquote. Am I right, everybody?
Wink,
Am I
nudge,
right?
Wink, nudge, push, and a lot of media help. Am I right? Okay, we're all kids.
I'd start a rumor like that too if I owned all the media. All right, come on, guys. You know what we're doing here. We're just fucking around. I did get in trouble. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I just know I got in trouble for funny stuff before, and it was never the gum on the seat, paper plane at a teacher, fart noise thing. It was always like something she figured out in the paper that I wrote that I was doing a very thinly veiled like orgy scene or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they go, it's like real nice. I'd be like, what are you talking about?
I got in trouble for being funny, like being a smartass, like in responses. Yeah, like her saying something and me saying something funny and making the class laugh, and and then I'd get like 2 or 3 in, and she'd be like, "Get out in the hallway." Like, all right, I've been Dan Sooner. Thank you. I will be.
Guys, check out my new album available.
I'll see you guys on fourth period. I'm working a whole different set. I always got in trouble like that. I was always just in the.
I'll be working my clean 5 over in.
I just want to thank Mrs. Roach. You guys, fall break's coming up. Don't forget my new album will be back next semester called What's Up with Third Grade.
I'm going to bring Miss Chernoff back up here. You guys have been fantastic.
And I want to thank all of you guys for watching The Simpsons and knowing a Ralph Wiggum voice when I do it. But I would also do like silly shit. We had, in elementary school, we had coat racks with like, it's Colorado, so a place to put all your snow jackets and then like a place to put your snow boots. And
fucking drinking game every time Dan says, it's Colorado. It's fucking America, dude. Relax.
It's not. All right? I'm pretty sure elementary schools in fucking Florida don't have coat racks, Jay.
In winter?
For snow boots? The whole point's the snow boots.
Wait, what do you call a coat rack?
But I'm saying like there was coats and like a place to put your snow boots like on the floor. So there's like a boot shelf.
That's more Colorado.
Yeah.
But it's also everywhere.
It's Wisconsin, Michigan, all the cold states. Shout out to all the cold states.
I jumped in. You know what? It was cunt of me, to be completely honest. Please continue.
Well, the whole point is, in fourth grade, I went in early from recess, and I hid where they put all the snow boots, and my friend put all the boots in front of me. And then when people came in, I grabbed their leg, and I got in trouble for that. And that was me being funny. But that was me trying to make 2 of my friends laugh. I was like,
that counts.
Yeah.
That counts.
I remember the girl, Stephanie Snellgrove, came in and went, yeah! And she was like, ah!
Have you seen the video of, and we'll put this out if you can find, the kid jumping out as the werewolf out of the trash can and getting just
rocked. Yeah, search that because, dude,
it's such a funny video.
We did that for my, we had like a
werewolves?
No, we had a middle school television channel because we had Channel 1 News where there was
That's
TV
a real
in your
thing. We never had that.
Yeah, did you guys have Channel 1?
No,
we had Channel 1 and it was Lisa Ling.
Yeah.
No, Channel 1, yes, but you had like a broadcasting from your school.
So we would do a half hour every week, and you could get on my middle school television thing. So I was a camera guy. That's like that shows the confidence I had. I was like, I'll just be a camera guy. And
you were 7.
Shout out to the camera people in the room. You guys, huh? We all had humble.
You were 10 years old, and you're still like 5, 4, 3.
But one of the things we would do is we could find out that because we were on LMS TV, we could pull our friends out of class, where we could just like go to class and be like, "Hey, I need Mitch just outside for LMS TV," and they'd be like, "Okay," and they'd be like, "What's up, dude? You want to get a soda?" Just like hang out. But one of the things we do is hide.
He's an eyewitness to a locker accident earlier.
We go, "There's a huge molestation ring pop." Excuse me, Dan Soder, investigative journalist, 7th grade. How you doing?
You should have dug deep.
I'm breaking up the pedo ring.
Dan Soder is bringing you the stories the school doesn't want you to hear. Don't try to censor me. You're smoking a cigarette. He goes, Mrs. Plumley?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure is getting boned out by 2 people on staff.
What if I told you that the delivery service that drops off our milk is dropping off a half a kilo of coke to Mr. Bond?
Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money.
I'm fed up and I don't want to take it anymore. The network, but LMS TV.
Open your doors.
Yeah. Hey, it's Dan Soder, 7th grade, track 7-2, in Miss Cursor's math class. Isn't it a little weird that the school store sells the books you need to buy? Take him off the air. Cut that kid out. But
you cannot censor us. We are the people. We are the 99%.
Yeah. One of the things we would do is hide in the recycling bin and then pop out and scare people.
You can cut me, but you will never silence me.
Yeah. Then I saw this video online and I was like, I'm very surprised that never happened to us. But we were never in a wolf mask. It would just be like someone jumping out.
Trick-or-treating?
No, probably.
Drops him. Play it again. Dude, I like his friend walks off. It's like, man, you fucked up.
Are you going trick-or-treating?
This guy jumps out.
Oh! I don't know.
Are you going trick-or-treating?
No, probably.
I would have fucking shit my pants with laughter if I was there for that.
Even if you're his friend, if you're the guy holding
dude, if you are his best friend, his mother should fall on the floor laughing at that. That's what you get, motherfucker.
And then you sign that kid up for a boxing club because you're like, that's a straight out of a fucking bam.
Let me tell you something.
It's a crow hop.
Fight or flight.
That guy.
Fight or flight.
I'll tell you who I want in a thick situation, this kid.
Do you have the, see if you can find, I'm pretty sure one of the funniest, dude, the funniest ever Tosh. See if you can find the Tosh 20 jokes in like 20 seconds or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know that thing he does with the video?
The countdown?
Yeah.
Oh, where he counts down watching the clip?
How many jokes you can get in, like in under a minute or something?
Oh, does he do this clip?
I think so. It might be
12 seconds,
hilarious.
right? That's a 12-second clip. It's quick.
Oh, yeah. God damn, that's so funny.
Dude,
I've never been into scaring people very much. I mean, when I've been scared legitimately, I think I may have told a story in air before when I came home one night when I was with Carla.
Yeah.
We were on the 3rd floor apartment, which I don't know if you ever came to that one.
No, I came to the one where
we were at the house, actually, yeah.
Where you guys had the patio up front.
Yep. Yeah.
Second floor.
This was just on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
It's a top floor apartment, and at the end of the hall was Isabel's room.
A dead kid that would walk down the hall.
A dead kid, but was standing.
And weird, in like a very classical dress.
Isabel's room was at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
It's just her still in a crib. And me and Carla's bedroom was just like to the left of that. What do you call that? Adjacent?
Mm-hmm.
And I just went in immediately, and I guess Carla didn't hear me come in, and I went into Isabel's room to check on her, and she had woken up at the same time Carla got out of bed, but I didn't hear her, and just us both turning a corner in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And seeing each other, it was about, we went, ah! And then even after I saw it was her, there was still like extra like, ah! It was like an aftershock. It was so real.
Dude, when you get that scared, when it's a real scare,
it was
like
so
that,
real.
It
wasn't flight. It wasn't necessarily fight either, though. It was,
one of my first like paid gigs after I did Live at Gotham, I got a college gig right after it. My friend Jessica like got me booked up there, and like,
where's the spooky music for Dan's story?
Well, I stayed at Mike Whitman's house, who's a comic in Boston. I stayed at Mike Whitman's house on his couch, and he's got 3 roommates.
Spooky couch.
A spooky couch. But it is. It's a leather couch in a living room in like a New England house that I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping there, and I have to go piss. He lives with 3 comics that are roommates. I'm walking to the bathroom, and it's all dark, and I'm like trying to feel around just to make, and I know the bathroom's to the left, and I go, and a Boston comic named Dave McDonough, who's fucking hilarious. So is Mike Whitman. Dave McDonough, we bump into each other on the corner, and he just goes like that, and I went, ah! And he was like, dude, I thought you were gonna hit me. He's like, I had to move, because I went like, ah! But not as fast. That kid just hit. That kid just like went and did it. I feel like he assesses it for a second. Yeah.
And goes,
play it again.
Werewolf top hat, slug.
Yeah. Not today. Like it's happened before. He goes, oh, this motherfucker's showing back up.
Yeah.
Pow!
You the werewolf in the top hat that killed my mama.
Yeah. You took out my cousin Daryl. Bam! Like, right when you
Going trick-or-treating?
No, probably.
Trick-or-treating?
No, probably.
Dude,
No,
it's so
Top hat werewolf t-shirt.
He goes, not today, Eddie from Iron Maiden. He goes, I got this British demon ass. Pow! Dude, drops him. Dude, that kid.
By the way, he just goes back in the trash can. Like,
the trash can's shutting. And then watch his friend walk away. It shuts, and his buddy's like, man, I'm out of here. He's like,
damn, that is so funny.
oh, dude, that is.
Is there a Tosh thing or no?
I'm still looking for it.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, it is Halloween. Do you get trick-or-treaters?
No.
Yeah, neither.
I don't think we're ever really home.
No, they trick or treat on the storefronts in New York.
Yeah,
there's a
'cause
couple
I'm going-
apartment buildings where like people go through the buildings, but those are more like Upper East Side areas.
Whiskey, do you guys get trick-or-treaters?
Nah. They don't come up to my floor.
Yeah.
There's no children in our building.
Yeah, and there's no trick-or-treaters. I'm going home just to sleep. I was asking you if I should
would.
watch.
If I was in a place where that's a thing, I would like.
Whenever I've worked in restaurants or bar, we've always put candy out in the front for the kids.
Man, because that was one of the most fun parts of living in the suburbs was Halloween trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
It was
My
like-
the way in Philly with the row homes, the way they were.
Yeah.
You could hit, 40 blocks.
Well, let me tell you.
of
Let me tell you what's fun about growing up in the
houses. You get
suburbs.
suit pillowcases
Yeah, 'cause
stacked full.
you get compact. What we got in Denver is we got like big yards, so people could get elaborate and like set up, like skeletons out front. I told this story last year about hiding when I lived in Tucson, when we had a house in the suburbs and we hid from that kid and scared him. I definitely told that story. We scared the shit out of the kid dressed like the dinosaur, and me and my roommate were laying in the front. I definitely told the story on the show. That I know for a fact I did. But we were laying there stuffed with newspaper.
We all have drug problems, Dan. Could you please?
The Reader's Digest version is we were stuffed with newspapers and we were laying out there in the front and we put a bowl of candy out, trying to scare kids. And this like little 4-year-old boy, the cutest little 4-year-old boy dressed like a fucking dragon, comes with his mom or a dinosaur, and she's like, "It's okay, they're not real." And then I was like, I started laughing because the first thought I had in my head was, this motherfucker's never going to trust his mom the rest of his life.
Nothing bad is ever going to happen to you. I'm your mom. You have to trust me.
And then my roommate Morgan was like, "Ah!" And the kid was like, "Ah!" And then we were like, "Oh, no, sorry. And the mom grabbed the kid and was fucking furious. But when I was a kid, that was
Screaming
always
at you?
Yeah, but that was always the thing when I was a kid, is you would walk up and see someone stuffed, and I'd always be like scared, but I would walk and be like, "I know you're real," even if they weren't. I'd be like, "I know you're real, and I'm not scared." And I just grabbed the handful of candy, and I'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
dude, my favorite thing
I
ever.
would I would sidekick every.
I don't care how many times I don't care how
Make
many.
sure they're not a real person. I just sidekick every scarecrow.
They go, "Mrs. Okerson, your son is wanted for aggravated assault. He collapsed the eye socket of Mr. Hutchinson down 3.
Don't be a human scarecrow then.
Don't scam me." My favorite Halloween moment of my entire life was 12 years old. We're over Halloween, but we're still like, "Yeah, we should do something." We're like, my dog we used to keep the shit that I picked up from him in a specific garbage can in a bag on the side. So then we just take it out on garbage day, so the shit wasn't in our garage. So I was like, why don't we fill up paper bags with Montana shit and light them on fire? On people's, and we're like, yeah, so that's what we did. We made a bunch of bags full of shit. And we go to this guy's house, and Scotland Captain is trying to light the bag of shit on fire, and the guy opens his door, and he just picks up and goes, "Trick or treat!" And the guy dropped in a Reese's and a Kit Kat, and then shut the door, and then Scott just put it on fire, and then let the door and ran. And then one lady chased us. That was the most fun, because she was like, "I see you." We were across the street. She's like, "I see you fucking kids." And then ran across the street, and you're like, "Yeah!" And then you get to run away. Running away was the most fun thing when you were a kid in the suburbs.
You really hung with just shitheads.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I was like the one that they always called, like, they would call me like a fag because I didn't want to, like, steal shit.
I hung with underachievers for sure. And
Okay.
some people the people that I hung with all the time, I guess it's like a mishmash. But I mean,
the kids I hung with.
my friends definitely weren't. Everything we did bad,
Yeah.
we like all learned that day not to, like, egging. We were made to feel bad about it like 5 minutes into it. We didn't do it again ever, and now I just get my whole life I'd be anxious that it would happen to me, you know?
Oh, that's my group of friends. They were funny, but like I had a whole different group of in high school. My friends who I'm friends with now, the kids I was friends with in middle school would do all the bad shit, and then I would feel bad for not doing the bad shit. I would just be with them, and I'm like, I don't know, this is getting fucking nuts. Like I would smoke cigarettes, but they were like, smoking weed and drinking, and I was like, "God, we're 13. I'll smoke cigarettes. I don't know if I'm going to do the rest." I got high with them once, and I was like, "This is a lot. We're kids." It was like still in that phase that I talk about, where I was like playing with wrestling toys at 12, but smoking Marlboro Reds on the side of the house. It's this weird fucking interaction. But those guys would do all that shit, like shoplift and fucking smash and grabs at like 7-Elevens, and I would just kind of be like, I don't know, I'm down to smoke some cigarettes.
Dan's the wheel man.
I was like the funny guy of that group, but then also they'd be like, "You fag, you're not going to do any of this," and you're like, "I don't want to do crimes." Like, if my mom finds out, I am fucked.
She's still good to go. You're next. And you're just like, "Nah, guys, I'll just hang over here."
Yeah.
I'm not really I'm not in a gang rape.
Guys, gang rape's not really my thing. Do you guys watch wrestling?
I don't like pinball or gang rape. I'm going to go play Atari.
I go, you guys ever play Magic the Gathering cards?
Fucking pussy.
Whoa, Jacob. Don't be so rude.
So you don't want a piece of this, man?
No,
She's good to go.
Those are the kids that called me Odor. Those are the kids that called me Odor. Like, what's up, Odor? And what's funny, man, is the end.
You just hung with your own bullies?
Well, I find what's funny, man, is me and Mike, the coach for the 49ers, we talked about this like a year ago. He's like, "Do you remember how shitty they were to us?" Because we were in that group, and we were the two bottom guys of that group. And I was like, "Yeah, they were mean." And then I just fought one of them one day. Like, I just beat the shit out of one of them. It was just like, and I wasn't like, we were almost the same size. I guess I was just a little bit bigger. And then we just got into it, and I just fought him like at the school. And then one of the other...
You use your supreme skills?
No. It was a sloppy fight.
It was like 1, 2, 3.
No, but then one of the other kids jumped in and punched me and like helped him and was like punching me in the side of the head. And I was like, "Mike,
you have an iron jaw. That doesn't faze you even the least."
I do have a watermelon head.
That's when you just get a little angrier.
I'll tell you this. For having such a large head, I absorbed that shot very well.
He knocked the moose out of your Caesar cut, and then you were like, "Ooh."
No, he
just fuck with the wrong bull, buddy.
I'm like, "Dude, you know I'm a quarter ram." I just bashed him. But then when him and I were fighting, it was on the grass of this elementary school, and then like a cop pulled up and was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" We're like, "We were wrestling." And then I just walked away, but I was like, "Mike, why didn't you jump in?" And he was like, "They would have all jumped us." And I was like, "Yeah, those are the kind of kids that would have just been like, well, these two aren't our friends anymore. Hack, hack." And he was like, "All right, good. I'll take the shot for that."
While you guys are fighting, they're just doing like a secret ballot on who's in and who's out of the group.
Dude, those kids were like, that was like that group I told you about we'd hang out with at that girl's.
7 votes for Odor, 2 for Soder.
They go, Mike's out, Soder's still in. And I go, I can't leave this guy on the outside. But then it was a weird thing because then high school happens and everyone changes. And like those guys started hanging with super fucking bad people. Some of them did. Some of them got out of it and became okay. And then like, I found my group of friends who treated me like a normal person.
Look, you find friends in the world. Sometimes friends have conflict. Sometimes friends say things in that conflict. And sometimes those friends decide to name their album after something somebody said in that conflict. Let's take our first break, and when we come back,
I forgot he's calling in.
We'll talk to one of those friends.
Oh, dude, one of my favorite people on the fucking planet Earth.
It's Wednesday. It's New York City.
It's Halloween. Bonfire. A Halloween bonfire.
I was working in the lab.
I was working very late on Halloween.
The two anomalies in music as far as a voice that should just make you want to punch through glass.
Yeah.
But they just are great is Be Real for sure and System of a Down guy.
Oh, yeah. Serge Tankian.
Oh, my God. When you think of his voice, you're like, how have I ever liked a song by then? That voice is so horrifically annoying.
He has 20,
and then the song comes on, like, yeah, it's good.
20 spooky house voice. Welcome to my house of horror.
Armenian genocide, blah, blah, blah.
Angels deserve to die.
When hairy armed angels deserve to die.
Eating seeds is a hairy chest activity.
A mustachio on a lady, You, Woody, are you, dude? Howdy on disorder. What's that big bulge in your pants? What is that big bulge in your tin pants?
Why do you smell so musky? On the phone, our friend, cohort, just lovable human being, and brand new album. I go to Atlanta all the time. Premieres at 8 p.m. tonight, right here on Sirius XM Raw Dog 99. Joe DeRosa.
I go to Atlanta all the time.
Joey DeRosa.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey buddy.
It's going great, man. Cypress Hill Day.
Did you guys hear the new record? Their new record?
I loved it.
It's amazing. It is a stoned odyssey. I love it.
I like Spiritual Joe. Yeah. It's a stoned groove, baby.
Oh, it's a trip, brother.
I went down to, you know, Jay knows my buddy Jim in Atlanta. You've met him before. Yeah, there you go. I was there recording the records, and I got there on a Friday, and the record came out on a Friday, and I was like, dude, I know you got to work all day. I'm not going to listen to this all day, which is going to be real hard. But when you get home, we're getting fucked up, and we're going to break the seal on this at like midnight. And we were just rocked and just sitting in front of the stereo like, holy shit, man.
Jay played it for me. He was like, you got to listen to this. And he came in with that, like, gonna sell you on it. He's like, I don't care if you haven't paid attention for a while. This Band of Gypsies song is fucking unbelievable. And I completely agree.
The whole record, dude. They're back. It sounds like it should have been like their fifth record. They got a little off course with that rap rock stuff for a while, you know?
Yeah.
And, but man, it's good. And then Jay, I got a video. Eddie Ift lives next door to Serge from System of a Down. I got a video from him and Serge on my birthday of Serge being like, happy birthday, Joe. And I texted Eddie like, is that fucking Serge? He's like, yeah.
Serge Tankian. You go, can I get the wide-eyed tattoo guitar player?
That's so hilarious. He listens to Serge. Eddie Ift would insert himself, too. Find a way. He goes, oh, yeah, no, me and Serge, yeah, we always exchanged yard tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I ask like that with Serge, it's like real dad shit.
Yeah. I got to go get my shears from Serge.
Yeah. We have a picture right now from his podcast, from Eddie F's podcast. They do look like skate dads.
They do total dad. Like, I'll call Eddie and be like, what are you and Serge doing? He's like, we're putting out the little bags with the candles in them for Christmas. Yeah.
We're building a ramp for the kids out back.
Candy canes are delicious.
It's never as cool as we're building a ramp, though. It's like, there's a new Fig Newtons pop up in the neighborhood. We're going to take the kids down, try these flavors out.
Oh, yeah.
Going to a pop-up Fig Newton store in the city.
Martins! Lots of Fig Newtons!
Boys, put on your seatbelts!
I gotta meet him so I can tell him what my friend's lyrics were to all his songs.
Buddy, I think I've said it on this show 11 times already. Every time this song is played, I say that and only because it'll sound better from me because of the microphone, but his friend just used to sing the lyrics of Toxicity. He goes, of our city. Dude, what are you on the rag? How do you own disorder? Just for some reason, I've never heard that song and don't go, dude, what are you on the rag? I don't know why. It's one of those. It's a brain tease. It sticks in your hole.
Yeah, it sticks to your head.
It's that one of the Chop Suey. He would go, wake up. Why'd you put the ketchup on the table?
Yeah, because it's like, remember when they changed It's a Bad Moon Out Tonight to There's a Bathroom on the Right? Like, that was like one of the first ones of those that I heard. That you're like, now I cannot not hear that.
Blinded by the Light, wrapped up like a douche.
Yeah, wrapped up like a douche instead of a deuce.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Yeah, which I liked the best. That was my favorite change. Joe, your album, I go to Atlanta all the time. I mean,
buddy, I think it's a balls to the fucking walls move to call it I go to Atlanta all the time.
I'm not lying. Joe, you got legitimately like big pops in the office when people were told. Jacob was like Lou Witzke goes, yeah, he called it, like, I forgot who sent it out first. I think
it was a joke.
Yeah, so did I. And they're like, no, he's calling his album that. And I was like, fucking DeRosa. I mean, ear to ear smile. So goddamn funny.
Thank you. I recorded it in Atlanta, and we only recorded 2 shows. And in between shows, I was going to call it. I had it in my head that I was going to call it "Y'all Need Jesus" because that was like a funny saying.
Sure.
And in between shows, I was taking pictures backstage for like potential covers, and I was just like, why the fuck am I not calling this I Go to Atlanta?
Yeah, dude, it was fucking perfect. Dude, I heard it and I was like, it's just perfect. It's just perfect timing to call it that and to put it out.
And by the way, when anyone asks why it's called that, it's such a great story.
It's a story. And I think you're going to get fans of ours immediately who are just, it's just a point scorer. You know what I mean? It's just a point scoring move. You're like fucking hilarious.
Thank you. And it's released exclusively to SiriusXM, which made it all the more appropriate.
Well, I mean,
I've been working here, guys, remember, for 10 years.
Yeah, he has worked here for 10 years, Joe. Remember, Joe, 10 years.
Joe, you better remember, that's a fucking decade.
When I called Sirius to when I had to like deliver the record, I had to deliver all these like you have to send in these spec sheets with like the track names and everything.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What's the record called?" I was like, "It's called I Go to Atlanta all the time." And the guy I was talking to goes, "Oh, okay. Oh shit."
I go to Atlanta all the time.
I mean, dude, holy fuck. Well, where'd you record it at?
I recorded it at this rock club called the Earl in Atlanta. A really, really cool little spot. Jay, Jay, this place was like, it looks like it was built like as a shrine to you, dude. You would love this fucking place. At one point, I was talking about, it's one of these rooms, I was talking about drugs, and I go, "Who's got drugs?" And nobody clapped. I go, "In this fucking place? Are you kidding me?" I go, "Anytime you're in a room where there's more stickers on the wall than paint, somebody is holding fucking drugs." Like, it's just like an awesome little, like, dingy rock venue. It's great.
I like
fucking
that.
Great. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun.
So this is the premiere. The premiere is tonight at 8 p.m. on Raw Dog 99. So you can end listening to the Bonfire, go right to Raw Dog 99 and listen to Joe's new album, I Go to Atlanta all the time.
I go to Atlanta all the time.
I mean, it's just like, dude, I remember getting so frustrated in high school that you break with your friends and you like yell at them and you yell something that they hold on to and repeat it at you and it just hurts every time. And that's what that sentence reminds me of just something where you're like, that's like a verbal interception. You're like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
Is Pete aware of the title?
Does Pete know?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna, because someone in his circle is gonna listen and be like, Joe's new album's called.
Oh, God damn, dude!
I'd almost want Jacob. I want Jacob to wear a body camera and go tell Pete. Just to see his reaction.
You know what's great about it too? It's not even like a fuck you, really. It's just it's a light kick to the butt cheek.
Yeah, it's a cheek pinch.
Yeah, it really is.
How you doing?
There you go, buddy. Thanks for the name.
Thanks, bud. Now I got an album that ties to a whole thing.
You'll know if he knows the title if he calls you tomorrow and asks to come in to do an explanation tour.
Wow, yeah. The ISDN one wasn't that successful. If he
I did ask him in fairness to come in on the show, which he's of course welcome to do if he wanted to. But and I do. I love Pete, but it's like it really is like I said, don't call in. It's not going to read good. It made us a bunch of fantastic drops. I don't know about. I'm not a drop guy myself, but I think Lou's been working here. How long have you been working here for?
I've been working here, guys, remember, for 10 years.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
People still keep texting me. I still get random texts from friends like they'll say, "Because you're a cunt."
Yeah.
Because you're a cunt.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite drops too. Because you're a cunt.
Because you're a cunt.
Oh man, just the pure venom in that. And there's nothing funny about Joe's anger. There's nothing funny about Joe.
Oh no, it's so funny.
You guys know how I get.
Yeah, old werewolf DeRosa. Don't get near him. He might transform.
When are we going to see you in New York again?
Man, I don't know, man. I'll be home for. I got to go to Philly for Thanksgiving to do the punchline for Thanksgiving weekend, and then I'll be back for Christmas. I'm going to probably try to do the stand or something. or one of the clubs for New Year's Eve. So I'm hoping to see you guys at Christmas. Are you guys going to be in town for like New Year's and all that shit?
I think I am as of now, yeah.
As of now, I will be, yeah. I like to stay in on New Year's Eve. I like to take a little me time.
Oh.
Reflect.
No, we got to go to the comedy club.
Yeah, Joe?
Dan, every night is New Year's Eve to me, baby. You know what I mean?
I get it,
just
Dan.
one of those party guys.
You are, dare I say, a party animal.
Sorry, guys. Sorry I'm shot out of a cannon. I was sniffing coke all day.
Oh, sorry, guys. Just fucking doing some ketamine. Doing fat rails of ketamine for breakfast.
Sniffing. You guys sniff cocaine?
Oh, do you guys like 2 p.m. K-holes?
Cocaine's a good Justin Silver impression word.
Cocaine. Oh, cocaine. Do you guys like dogs? Or how about dogs on cocaine?
Yeah. Oh, man, you can really keep up with a dog when you're on cocaine.
You know what I like to do is just do a bunch of cocaine and go to the dog park.
I spill cocaine on my jeans.
On my jeans. That's the sentence. I got cocaine on my jeans.
I don't have any, but I think there's some cocaine sprinkled in my shag carpet.
I hope they start doing impressions of us on No Disrespect with Mike Vecchione and Justin Silver. Like, hey, it's me, Dan. I'm playing video games, Mike.
Yeah. I hope they do impressions of us. Then maybe the show will become funny. Oh! Shots fired! Jay. We love Justin Silver and Mike Vecchione.
Mike Vecchione.
Of course.
And they're both hilarious.
Mike Vecchione is the most important man besides Jay in my life.
Jay, I wrote a bit. I was going to ask you this privately, but why don't
let's workshop it, dude. Let's fucking price this thing up. Let's watch the people. Let's show the people how the sausage is made.
I wrote a bit that incorporates the ooh, you motherfuckers. Ooh. And I was going to call you to ask if I could do it.
Please, by all means.
I know what you're talking about.
I wrote a bit about how funny it is. My favorite thing to do is to listen to NPR and listen to the liberal anchors try to get through a Trump story.
Yeah.
They're like, he said he had the right to grab women by the... Ooh, you motherfucker. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, brother. Look at you. You're on your way to your next special.
This next album, I've been working here for 10 years.
My Netflix thing came out yesterday, and I don't think I have any more funny ideas in me.
You do, Jay. You are a beautiful flower of ideas. You are so many. You're a cornucopia. You are a plethora. Of
your cup runneth over with humor.
You waterfall of funny pouring down.
Congrats, by the way, on the special. Is it out? Can I see it?
Stream it now as part of the Degenerates on Netflix. That was more for the fans, Joe, not for you. I didn't want to make it sound like I was belittling you. Yeah, okay.
No, I want to stream it. I want to stream it.
Yeah, stream it, man. It's fucking great. It came, you know, Jay's going to be modest about it, but yeah, dude, it's fucking hilarious. I told Jay there's like lines where even when you know a joke and you see one of your friends joke and the tag's just slightly different, but it like better. There's like 3 of those bits where I know them front and back, but you still found a way to like change it up where it's not the way. It's great, man.
I could tell you this. It's funny. I know it's funny enough that I've read the I've watched the videos on Instagram where I've just had to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
Because I was in public or something, and I was laughing just at reading the subtitles. So I was like, "This is that Highlights magazine one was really funny."
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be funny, man. That's great, dude. Congrats. That's fucking awesome.
Thank you, bro. Well, congrats to you, my friend.
Yeah, I got the album coming out at 8 p.m. tonight. A Sirius XM exclusive.
Raw Dog
99 at 8 p.m. Joe DeRosa's. I go to Atlanta all the time.
5 o'clock if you're on the West Coast.
5 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Directly following this show.
Directly following it. When you're done listening to Bonfire, switch over to 99 and listen to DeRosa's new album.
I go to Atlanta all the time.
Yeah, there it is.
Joey DeRosa, we love you, brother.
Love you so much, Joe.
Later, guys.
We'll talk to you soon.
Guys.
Bye.
What a balls out title.
I love it, dude.
I love it, man.
Shampoo.
He should have called it shampoo. That's the next one.
Shampoo. I go to Atlanta all the time.
Oh.
Because you're a cunt.
You know what,
I've been working here, guys.
What a great counterpunch move if Pete Dominic put out an album called You're a Cunt.
Because you're a cunt.
Because you're a cunt.
Because you're a cunt.
Why'd you put the
ketchup on the table? Why'd you put the ketchup on the table? That's it.
You wanted to.
Because you're a cunt.
We still got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Should we get into this story now and then have Mike and Mike?
Well, I wanted to ask Mike and Mike something about Halloween that we could start here.
You want to start the story now?
Well, I wanted to say, because I was going to say it we were talking before, but I wanted to get to Joey's phone call. But I also decided this year officially, haven't gone in the past year or two anyway, but at 40 years old, I'm making the declaration, my days of haunted houses are over.
You're done.
Yeah, never.
People know.
Not a haunted anything. Everyone I've ever gone to in my life, I've either been completely disappointed by and bored with, or the only other choice, by the way, because the only thing that can go from there is you get to the other ones where you're essentially paying to walk through a thing where a bunch of people in masks like you're gritting on each other. It's like an outside of a gas station fight. It's like you just walk on it's you and a Michael Myers going like, "What's up?"
Yeah,
what's up? 'Cause they can't touch you. They just get like nose to nose. What's up?
Like an NBA argument.
What's up? Yeah,
you do something. You get the
what's
tech.
up? And you go,
draw
okay.
the tech.
Then you go in the next room and it's
you
like
draw the tech.
And then it's like a Jason Voorhees, and now what's up with you, dude? What's up with you, fucking hockey mask?
Little exorcist
what's up,
girl.
Hockey mask.
Exorcist girl bump chesting you.
Okay. Oh, we're bumping chests now. I thought this was no touch, but okay.
Okay, you feel
all right,
like
little baby girl. You think your girl won't hit you?
Smell the pea soup.
Oh, okay.
One of the last haunted houses I went to, a hot girlfriend dragged me out. It's a hot girlfriend activity. I was like, I don't want to dress up, and we were going through it. It was pretty fun. And then Zach Amico scared the shit out of me. He goes, "Hi, Dan Soder," and I was like, "What the fuck? That's not cool. That's not cool at all." And then I saw it was Zach, and I was like, because he was like, "It's a gator fight," and he started yelling out shit that I knew, and I was like, "Oh, cool, it's Zach Amico." Oh man, it was like 2014 or 2013. It scared the shit out of me.
I mean, the only thing that where you're going to get a real legit scare is stuff like that, like McCain Manor. Is that what it's called? McCamey Manor.
No, look that up.
I mean, you can watch the trailer for it. There's a documentary on it on Netflix. It's probably, why would you pay a lot of money and like they torture you for like 3 hours?
Wait, what?
Is this it?
Hey, what's up?
Sarah, why is he crying?
It's not fun anymore.
I know.
It's one guy does it.
Definitely is not fun, guys.
No, don't watch this little dorks talking through it.
Go
to just a trailer for the...
Why the fuck would you do that?
Here.
This video contains content that some may find disturbing and offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
There are hundreds of haunted houses spread across
and
the
Mark
US,
Norman with it. It's
and
great.
A lot of horror enthusiasts come to these attractions to get a good haunted scare. Although a lot of these haunted attractions are mostly prevalent during Halloween, there are a
That'd
few
be a good
that are open
Halloween
year-round.
noise.
It's funny because a lot of Halloween ghosts sometimes give stripper eyes. Where they're
Wait, look at this, Dan. You have to see. You're not going to watch this. They're shaving his head.
What?
McCamey Manor was originally located in San Diego, California.
They have to move it a lot.
In the backyard of Russ McCamey, the site's founder.
The site?
It consists of a standard interactive haunt and an extreme 8-hour attraction tour. It has recently relocated to 2 new haunt locations in 2017, which are located in Nashville, Tennessee, and Huntsville, Alabama. The attraction is open year-round every weekend, and only 1 to 2 individuals are allowed to participate per tour.
I liked it in the beginning of it, by the way, as you see him walk through. It starts with the same old stupid, like, there's dangling bones and, plastic shit.
Yeah.
Then they do stuff like this.
I don't want to fight them.
On signing the waiver and entering the attraction, guests have no idea what they just signed up for. Although there are many videos of the experience posted onto YouTube by McCamey himself, they only show bits and pieces in order to prevent the guests from knowing what awaits. The guests are subjected to physical exploitation.
They're shoving a girl into a freezer. Not fucking naked. Not...
Given unwanted haircuts.
They're shaving a girl's hair. Her eyebrows. Shaving her eyebrows off.
buddy. It's Russ coming in.
Please, would you have your hand over my mouth?
Has anyone ever died?
Drenched in fake blood, submerged underwater.
No. No one. Someone died later. I don't know. No.
Vomit if they throw up.
I don't think anybody
They're
died.
also
Too fun.
But people, I think people have sued them. But there is I think there's a safe word you could say and get out.
As the attraction
when you talk to the guy's a dork.
Continuously put under extreme conditions.
But he's a big, creepy, weird guy.
On their mental state too, as confusion and hallucinations begin to set in.
What a Jew.
As already mentioned, this is what is shown on the videos. But patrons have alleged that things had gotten more extreme when the cameras were shut off. As the tour
That'd be like pig guts. He's like smash your face. I'm telling you, there's no way. In a million years, I wouldn't do this.
You're a real asshole. You're asking to do this.
People do. People do. I think people have sued him before because they had to move it.
I mean, if you sue after it happens, you're the dickhead.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you're the dickhead if you're like, if this guy's like, listen, it's an extensive legal contract you have to sign to do this, and you're like, you can't scare me. I'm like, fuck that. You'll scare me easy. I'm afraid to watch a movie tonight because I'm going to fall asleep.
But I'll tell you what's great, though, is that when you watch the documentaries about this guy in this place, McCamey Manor, it's always funny when like hot goth chicks go in, and for the first like hour, you know, and they're like whipping or shaving their head, and they're still like, yeah, I've been bad. You're gonna do it, and it's all, no matter what, even if it takes them 7 to 8 hours. At some point, those girls are like, I made it. There's like a snot bubble, like I made a mistake.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I don't know what kind of is that. Would that be sadism?
Yeah, sadism. That's a sadist.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not into it.
Or sado.
Christine pinched my nip once. I almost dropped the thunder on her.
Christine walks in with a fucking broken nose.
I was ground and pounded her.
I go, what happened? She goes, I blew in Jay's ear. Apparently he's like Warren.
I don't, by the way. I hate that.
He's like Warren from Something About Mary.
Christine comes over and tries to do sexy things all the time, and I do this motion. I go, hey! Like, it just makes my head jar.
Even if like the fingernails are in me, I'm like, stop, ow, stop, that hurts, don't do that. No, ow. Yeah, I would fucking hate this. I don't even like this video because I'm like, immediately be like, don't touch me, I'm out of here. They'd be like, say the safe word, I'm like, Rapunzel, I'm out right away, I'm out. Dude, it's minute 12. I go, yeah, I didn't like your attitude.
Sir, all you got to, you walk through the entrance and a guy played a rain stick next to your ear, and you go, yeah, I didn't know it was going to be like different atmospheres and weathers.
I don't know you guys are going to change the humidity.
Fuck that shit,
You guys need to say that.
Fuck that shit.
You guys need to say you're going to change the humidity.
I didn't know the whole thing's going to be in a murky room.
I don't like it.
The whole thing's in a murky room.
Is this wet carpet? This is wet carpet.
Nah, I'm all right.
You know what the mold situation is like under this?
I'm all right.
You good, dude?
I'm good.
Hey, listen, I like to play scary, not actually be scary. And that's
keep the
mold,
money.
That's scary.
Keep the money.
Rapunzel.
I don't care. Keep
I'm out.
it.
You said the safe word.
Rapunzel. I'll hit this guy for real.
I don't know. You want me to drop your fucking face?
You want me to drop the gimp with a sword?
You start pushing it on his head. Do you want fucking some of this? They go, stop. You want fucking
even
some?
The gimp's like, you're doing my job here.
He goes, my name's Mike.
Yeah, he has to unzipper his mouth.
He goes, and I'm so.
I have a family, dude. I can't go home all bruised up.
Dude, I will sue you for aggravated assault.
Let's take our second break, and we'll come back. We have some guests.
We got a great news story.
And this is still the bonfire.
Yeah,
Cypress Hill Day.
Cypress Hill Day.
Deepest weekend because
I told
stupid
Becky
out there entertaining people with this show getting all sticky.
I told Becky I was like, dude, there's something about being this kind of sick where like you just have to go home and sleep and rest, where I'm like, there's that part of my brain that's like, you fucking pussy. Like, you being a
I hope you don't put on like little slippers that have like pom-poms on them.
No, I told you, man, I'm gonna nest like a motherfucker. I'm getting my couch, the corner of my couch
die
ready.
In these.
These are my favorite sweatsies. Joining us, the hosts of the Irish Goodbye podcast, available on Gas Digital Network, Mike Feeney and Mike Cannon.
Yeah.
And returning home to the nest, our radio nest, Merkface Andy.
Hi.
Sorry, you're surprise. Also going to see Cypress Hill.
I know, man.
Yeah, get it cool, man. You gonna dig up Gary, bring him with you? What else? What do you want to do?
Black Lou's the only person on crew not going. Besides you, Dan. Black Lou, but Black Lou hasn't.
Me and Black Lou are actually going to go see Reverend Al Green.
He hasn't even. That's great. He hasn't even wavered in interest. at all. Like, you want to go? I was like, no.
Yeah,
like,
I respect it. I respect it because I think.
Do you not like Cypress Hill at all?
I like one song from Cypress Hill.
One song.
So you know that'd be a whole night for one song.
My time. Yeah,
I get that.
This is my first hip hop show.
I was actually.
my first hip hop show.
I went to my first Marilyn Manson show recently.
Well, you didn't really.
No, you didn't.
You did, technically.
We went to it.
You know what? I think that was,
got rained out.
The God of Weather's God of Weather's a black guy. He goes, I ain't gonna let this brother see Marilyn. I'm lightening this shit out.
He goes, oh man, he's gonna roast me with the weight I've put on.
It's Halloween. We found this news story that banana peel.
Well,
Stephanie.
Finished. I want to tell them the thing with the McCamey Manor because, like, are you haunted house people?
I used to be. I've gone to like several because I used to go to college in upstate New York, and that's the only way they would make money or gain tourism.
That's like football in Nebraska.
Yeah,
it's their thing all year.
You gotta be into it. Yeah,
like,
no makeup.
Upstate New York, they're like Halloween. Oh man, now I look the way I look for a reason to come out of a fucking rusted up shower and yell at a kid.
Yeah.
Have you ever been at one, like an extreme one, or one that actually scared you?
Yeah, I went to one. I think like up
that would scare you as an adult.
Yeah, I went in like during college, and I was high to the gills, so I was just extrasensory everything.
Sure.
But yeah, it was frightening. Legitimate actors like doing accents and shit.
Oh, dude, all the struggling theater kids.
Yeah.
He goes, I do a wonderful hillbilly. I also do a wondrous murderous mother.
Right when the Renaissance Fair went out of season, they just shift seamlessly to that.
Well, it's funny. There's such a rainbow of things from like the Jewish Community Center haunted houses that I would go to as a young man.
Save your money.
Look at our history. It's a nightmare.
Invest with diversity.
He didn't invest.
I'm a black person moving into your neighborhood.
Oh, I left schwitzing.
A Pollock touched your matzo balls. Just telling you terrible things.
Yeah, I went to like the suburban, like the lower middle class suburban one, where it's just a bowl of fucking spaghetti, and they're like, "Ooh, worms," and you're like, "Thanks, Mrs. Delaco." I know these grapes aren't eyes. She's like, "You're so scary." You're like, God, this is all real underwhelming.
We were saying on Legion of Skanks that if that's. You have the pedophiles do it, have a haunted house in their house with the put your hand in the hole and feel. He goes, it's the bowl of grapes is like the eyeballs, and it's like it's a sausage. It's one section of a lower intestine.
The tentacle of an evil sea creature.
It's getting bigger.
Oh no! It doesn't like the warmth of your tiny hand. Yeah, I mean, Feeney, have you ever been to a haunted house that you like left like fucked up? Like,
only neighborhood ones, and like the fact that you can't, like, my reaction when I get scared is to like punch.
Oh,
so
we just watched the video of the kid getting fucking jacked in the recycling bin.
I wouldn't. Yeah. I probably wouldn't leave much of a dent on them, but I just feel like none of the. I went to.
Would you slap them?
Yeah.
Feeney just sprains his wrist every Halloween.
Yeah. This is. Oh man, dude.
So this is the extreme. This is McCamey Manor.
We were watching this right before you guys came in.
Turn the volume up. Listen to what they do to people.
Are you kidding me?
People pay for this.
Wait.
You just insulted mother, didn't you? Say I'm sorry, mother.
Wait, pause it again. Pause it again. I always say this too. Nothing makes me happier than when people, whenever you're putting on a costume to have fun and be a Halloween thing, you start. That is such positive vibes, and you're putting it on. It goes, oh, look how silly we look. It's going to be such a fun night. Whenever shit gets real and you're just stuck in a fucking can you imagine a guy like at night, his girlfriend leaves with another guy because they get into a huge fight at a bar, and then you just got to figure out how to get home wearing the Green Man suit. Or you look like a jackoff.
And Luigi's without his Mario.
Standing at the drive-in, labeled food.
All right, I guess go home then. Fuck you. I'm not sad. You just leave your dress as Pikachu.
I mean, these guys are Mario and Luigi, and they are not having a good time now.
They actually look like a low-level tag team in WCW.
They totally do. Did they slip them something to make them vomit, or is this just a natural reaction?
They shove like pig organs in their mouth. You have to sign a contract. So
these guys don't work there?
No, what?
Oh, this is what you sign up for.
Dude,
on the tour.
It's an 8-hour thing.
Can you imagine this is your job?
Residence.
Oh my god!
And they fucking break you. They like shave your head and shit. They do shit that are like
play some
immediately.
I'm sorry, mother.
Okay, cool. 90 minutes into the show.
The end was near.
Okay, give us a little water. Let me relax. You're okay. We're okay right now. Okay.
All right.
Do they give safe words or anything?
Yeah. Yes. But they try to drive them like so they're hallucinating and shit.
Yeah.
We should do this. I just died. I just died, dude.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Take his jacket off. Take his jacket off. Okay, take his jacket.
I mean, I'm fine like this.
Are you sure you're okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, just relax.
But I don't know what just fucking happened.
Okay, I don't know who that was. Okay, I don't know who that was. We're gonna. It'll be okay. Look at me.
I have seen kids react to this at the local firehouse haunted house. Completely overreacted.
Just a 5-year-old kid coming out going, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I just died.
And then like a fucking a 62-year-old man is holding his hockey mask in his hand, going, "Are you gonna be okay? I didn't know."
There's free donut holes at the end.
Yeah, we're at the library.
Ethan, are you scared? He goes, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
You know what's the best is that you know at the end of this, if you survive it, they're going to be like, and did you want the DVD of your experience for an additional $300?
Minute 43 is where you doubted your existence. You're just like, we waterboarded you when we pulled you out.
Yeah.
You asked, do I get a poster of this later?
So it's like you just film it on your screen because you don't want to pay for it.
I would immediately, but the thing that Jay said is there's a couple people that have sued them. And I'm like, you become the asshole when you sue them.
Yeah.
Because you're like, if you're going there.
I mean, he's like put you in a freezer for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I fight the guy. I'm just like, done. I'm done. I'm going to call my friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to call my friend with a gun.
I'm just saying, like,
and he's going to come down here.
Get some hard hitting motherfuckers.
I got some real dirt bags from Aurora. They got nothing
Turning
to
to Big Range from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I'm get some hard pipe
I was thinking of Vince Vaughn when he gets beat up in The Breakup. And he goes, I got some Polacks with no future.
He goes, I'm not talking about a couple of Twinkies.
Sneaking up on you.
He was sneaking up on you with karate moves.
A couple Polacks with no future.
I'm talking about Polacks who got no fucking future.
I just don't think, this may be wild confidence on my part, but I don't think that would break me because you go in paying and knowing like it's going to try and fuck with me, so you know none of it's real.
I think that's why these people do that. I think they're like, I'm going to go in. There's no way they're going to break. And then they're like, dude, the extensive contract?
Yeah. But if all of this is safe, they're getting a better acting performance out of these two newbies than any horror film. So why don't they just put the actors through that?
Here's the guy. Look at the guy. He's such a weird... Yeah.
Oh, now that terrifies me.
He looks like the old guy from Pet Sematary.
He looks like the guy who plays Biff.
Russ McCamey.
Looks like Ralph Sutton, actually.
As of last year, there were over 27,000 on the combined waiting list.
What?
For me, it's about making that special Kodak moment.
What?
I am always thinking of it as a cinematic experience because I'm trying to get the shot I want, the angle I want.
You're dark.
There's 2,500 comments on this one here.
He goes, this is what's pretty nuts. This girl, we shoved goat shit in her mouth, and she was not happy about it.
Shockingly, they devolve into racial arguments.
We actually do have a 70% PTSD rate. People get real shook up here.
I want to hear the comments.
He goes, fuck you, Trump is doing a good job.
It's a MAGA argument.
Hillary.
Hashtag Hannah Gatsby for life.
I see no diversity in this mansion. It's kind of funny that all the demons are straight, cisgendered, white.
Man, or is it man or?
How come it can't be
what?
woman then?
Like, do you see that comment there? But not wanting to do that doesn't make someone a puss. That's like,
you leave. Just leave. Just leave the video if you're going to say that. Stop fucking. What are you baiting up the comment section? No one goes to the comment section of beta.
Let me just see how many dislikes this guy, and then I'll approve.
They're just not willing to participate, and that's okay.
Guys, seriously, you're hurting their feelings.
Yeah.
That's so, but not well. Wanted to do that doesn't make someone a puss. Hit play. I want to hear what the comments are.
Someone die or have a heart attack. What happens if someone dies during their tour? A waiver won't mean anything. We have had one heart attack for real.
Oh my god.
Okay, don't say it
proudly.
He did it like he goes, man. You know what? You know who came? Like a president came through there. He goes,
Hey, man.
pretty fun.
People have heart attacks at a baseball game.
Bill Clinton, there's fucking at museums people drop. In 1 in 7 years, and you're provoking the way you are.
We had John Stevenson's second coronary here. I don't know if you guys.
I just feel like he's so like he's cunty alt comedian about the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like he's like they can't handle the heat.
He goes, you know, what's funny is I was in a band for a long time, and then I just started doing haunted houses, and it's like I guess it took off.
I think almost 100% he's a failed musician. I think I'm almost 100%.
Ah, dude, it's great.
I've watched a bunch of this guy. I'm intrigued by his idiot thing. His family thinks it sucks.
Really?
Yeah, his family's not into it.
Can you not, Dad? Can you imagine me as a kid? You're fucking McCamey. You're like wrong. You're like fucking
Heather. I'm gonna be late. My dad's taking me. We have to go to the butcher and pick up pig guts.
Corey, wait, Corey, is your dad that McCamey?
Yeah.
From McCamey Manor?
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to be late for soccer again.
Yes, a week before he opens the haunted house, a couple of the dead whores stay with us. Yeah. It's kind of a burden.
He goes, I have like a werewolf swamp thing staying in my room.
They took all my old baby clothes and gave it to the.
I mean, he's a good guy. His name's Kevin. It takes too long to put on the makeup, so he just stays dressed as it forever.
Hey, I wasn't snoring last night, was I? No, demon, you weren't.
Are you sure? Because I have breathe right strips. If you're
all right, I'm gonna put on my CPAC mask.
I'll be honest, I get the best REM like this.
He goes, there's nothing scary. There's nothing not scary about sleep paralysis. All right, let's go back to Biff and his Edward James Olmos face.
You just keep on asking those folks, do you want to quit? And what do they always say? Nope. So it's a different crowd. You got to kind of love them.
Suiting up.
Oh, yeah, I worked there, by the way, that summer. They showed knuckle gloves.
Hurry up.
I'm going. Take the key.
Jeez. Hurry up. Go.
Marilyn
Get
Manson.
down here. Go.
So
this
you
is
get there, they treat you like shit. Is it like the Wiener Circle in Chicago?
Yeah. That's his wife.
They go, what do you want?
What do you want, you bitch-ass motherfucker?
That would be so funny. If that's just his wife getting out of her car and you go, I don't really know if I trust a psycho like this.
Fucking go, move now. She goes,
3 ounces of
honey. He goes, I got to pick up the kids from soccer practice and get the groceries. You help me.
Dylan left his school project inside. Go now, you stupid bitch.
It's the one with a head GoPro on.
Filming her?
Yeah.
It's like, honey, please let me get the groceries and please stop stuffing pig gizzards in my mouth, please.
It's the 1 month a year Dad says he gets to get even with Mom.
Yeah.
I think Dad holds a lot of resentment. Christmas is usually when they usually come back to Earth.
My dad's holding a lot of tension and resentment in his haunted housing.
So mad.
He goes, Thanksgiving is when we try to mend the bridge, and then usually Christmas everything's back to normal, and then we have 9 months of being a happy family.
I hold most of my tension in my haunted house.
Dad, I'm not working at your haunted house this year.
Yeah.
He goes, but you were going to be the Ripper Man. We're going to have a zipper that opens up and you pull your own heart out.
Come on, baby demon. Who's my baby demon boy? All right, I'll do that. All right, Dad, I'll pick the people up and give them bear hugs.
I'm real proud of you, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by the way, it is funny to have to be in public if someone drives by like Gapers delay. Yeah. Like someone's slowing down, he goes, what's going on over here? And they're like, it goes, get in the fucking trunk. We're fine. No, we're fine. He goes, it's a service they paid for. Can you tell me paid for it? We paid for it. We did pay for it.
He goes, are you sure? Because
honestly, this is really clicking into our time. We have an 8-hour experience.
I just want to let you know I do have an open conceal license.
Yeah.
So,
sir, I fully understand.
Guy comes up holding his hip. You guys, everything all right?
Told us why you're paying us.
Yeah.
Sir, she's paying us.
Fucking maggot, you're going to die. You're just a piece, you're a worm. You're a shit-covered worm. Hey, you guys all right over there?
They won't let me break character.
They refuse to break character.
He goes, I unclipped this fucking Glock. People are going to...
Get out of here. You're going to die too. Sir, please run. I can't.
He goes,
they're paying me to stay in character.
He goes, the zombie comes to me. I'm going to let this chopper sing. Dude, I saw a meme where a guy wrote that, where there was like a comment where it showed the monster from Stranger Things, and it was like a working face of that, and one of the comments was, I see that thing, I'm gonna let this chopper sing. And I was like, Shane and I were laughing about it, because like, who still talks like that? But that is one of those things where if you had like just a gun happy guy being like, what's going on?
The first incarnation was in Florida. They had to give it up after a week.
There's no way. Yeah. Arizona and Florida are immediately off.
They bought those fucking guns cross-body.
You mind asking what the hell's going on over here? God,
my name's Duncan.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm the kidnapper guy. If you please move along.
They pay a very, very high amount of money to do this. And he goes,
and this, what we're doing right here, is fucking up that.
I don't get paid unless I break character, okay? I don't get paid.
I'm going to tell you this once. I am, in fact, an Army vet, and I don't like the way the treatment of that young lady over there. You can't explain to it what it is. It's a haunted service, and then we just take them. Fuck. Can I talk to you down the road? Can we sit in your car?
Meet me by the severed sheep.
I gotta pack her mouth.
Colonel?
I gotta pack her mouth full of maggots.
He goes,
and then I'm gonna meet you down the road.
You know what? Hold on real quick. Hey, Will, can you tell these fucking cretins that they're gonna die? 5. I gotta talk to this guy.
I'm gonna rip a butt and talk to this guy.
Anyways, so you live up the road. He goes, you've been living up there long, huh? Yeah, we just moved in. We have to move locations every couple of years.
Goes, man, we get hassled around town. I
like it, man. I really like. I dig just the scenery around here. Anyways, we run a the house up there on the cul-de-sac,
the McCamey house.
Yeah, it's called the McCamey house now. We bought it. Anyways, my boss. What we do is we bring people in. Let's hit play to see.
Waiting for. So say hello to all your fans out there.
Hello.
Because I'm telling you right now that most likely she's going to look completely different by the time we're done with her. How long did you last last time? How long?
I went in.
Cool.
Then I got.
Yeah. How long did you last before we had to just take you out?
I don't know. I took a short tour.
You understand?
Wait.
She was 1 year ago. She was gorgeous.
I go, is that? Oh my God! Look at her. She is stunning. That's like, well,
I fucking hate this guy.
There is immediately what I thought when I saw him talk to her is there is a guy that works with her that hates the story she has to tell about this haunted
house. I was going to say, I know a booker of a room who talks exactly like that.
Last time I had what the doctors call a quadrilateral stroke. It's very rare.
He goes, yeah, Tammy, I just needed the billing info. Yeah. And she goes, then at the McCamey Manor, what they do is they take your hair and they put it into a pasta shredder. And at this time, I had already cried myself into hysteria. But I knew I could go a little bit longer. He goes, yeah, I'm just trying to get this work done because I'm going to go watch the Colts. Go to watch the Colts game.
Goes, and then I saw a vision of my mother, which is weird because she is very much alive.
Eric, I'm telling you, there's a part of you that does want to die in there. But you just fight through, and I know.
Janet, I know the story. Goes, I slept in a freezer.
Okay, anyways. I ate pig guts and they're not that bad.
Halfway through falling down the steps, I just thought, man, I wish my cat could see this.
Yeah. We're hanging out with Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon from Irish Exit on Gas Digital Network. And of course, Merc Face. We'll be right back, everybody. It's the Bonfire.
Show's flying, man. Mwah. Fire.
Take a left and then you park there.
GPS, man, do it. Someone do it. Someone do Be Real fucking GPS.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gonna march left and you're gonna do it quietly. Watch out when you're tinkling around me. There's some motherfucking pigs on 57th and 3rd. Taking on a right, not doing. Look in both directions.
We're hanging out. Mike Cannon, Mike Feeney. From the Irish Exit podcast.
Irish Exit.
Digital.
Irish Goodbye podcast.
Irish Goodbye.
Yeah.
Irish Exit, Irish Goodbye, all the same thing.
I'm a cunt, and I'll tell you why.
You're a fucking cunt.
Such a cunt, but that's because you went told me maybe going to Irish.
Actually, yesterday did the show. God bless hot soup, but it is
White's in my head.
Irish
Sorry.
Goodbye. The podcast is available on the Gas Digital Network, gasdigitalnetwork.com. Also joining us home for the holiday.
So good to be home. Feels right.
Andy Fiore. Merc Face Andy's in the house.
Hi, buddy.
We were doing the, before the break, what's the name of the haunted house? The Manor?
McCamey Manor.
McCabe Manor.
McCamey.
But this is when he was interviewing that girl that we were making fun of at work.
Oh, my God.
I wonder if we should just save that other news story for Monday.
Let's see where it goes.
You know what? Let me just give you a little comedy trust fall here. And just fall back into bigger
believe in
strong
us.
heart. I believe in us.
I've seen porns like this. I really have. This
that looks like this.
To me.
You do this angle. If this angle's in a porn, this camera shot, I'm out. I'm immediately out.
A big black hand coming in. Keep looking at the camera. Keep looking at the camera.
Oh, we know Andy's in.
Dark shit.
The mean to the girl porn, I find it so weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But
so uncomfortable. I mean, I only see it on those sites that put up only like, isn't this a crazy porn thing? You know what I mean?
Right,
They just put up like the most like ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
And when you see those, I never like those compilations of that where the guy's like, look at you, you're such a fat pig. Look at all that cottage cheese on your ass. And she's like, I hate this. And then I like when they have videos of those girls like, have pressed charges on the guys for being shitty, but then they always splice it in with showing like before and after. They film everything, and the guy's like, I'm going to say this and that. What are your limits? What do you not mean to say? And he goes like, you can say whatever. He's like, kind of like fat and mean, like fat stuff. Like, fire away, man. If you're paying the right price, I don't care.
Well, that seems to be what this is. They're like, fucking,
this
let's
is
go.
an extension of that.
Yeah,
100%.
Because she's like, how long did I make it
think
last
the porn
year?
is the extension of this.
Yeah. All right, you know.
Andy,
are you
I don't know
correlating someone mushing pig guts in your face to getting gangbanged?
Chicken or the egg?
You don't think old man McCamey is at home pleasuring himself to this?
We definitely
for sure.
He gets off to
Absolutely.
this 100%.
Well, even the way he said that, he's wearing that stupid fucking camping light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
with
he's
a
like-
dumb golf shirt and his khaki shorts.
He just looks like a dad camping, and he goes, say hi to your fans. Say hi, this is your fans.
And you know he looks down at other like horror directors. He's like, I could have made a run at that, but I
Really,
prefer this.
Robert Rodriguez got over because he's stylized in a certain aspect.
Oh,
He has a van.
Grindhouse.
He has a van that has those decals in the back thing of the family, but they're all skeletons. It's like mom, dad, 3 kids.
Oh, God, it's just got to be a lot to live with that guy. He goes, he just gets inspired for stuff. He goes, oh, I never thought about that. That dead raccoon. I could use that at the house next year. Just on a long drive.
He goes, we're having a barbecue. Did you buy the mustard and blood?
Oh, God
It's just
damn it,
ketchup
Mark.
bag.
We have the barbecue. We know it. Let's watch the video of her getting broke like a horse.
Yes, what? Tell me what I just told you, Christina.
I live in Kuwait.
Kuwait?
So for me,
So life is a haunted house.
She goes, so for me, this is a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, she goes, you're watching me decompress over here.
This is the first time I've shown my face.
You kick back how you kick back, dog.
What a great freeze frame for that sentence, though.
She's like, I can show you where the Oracle lives.
She looks like, what's it, Ralph Fiennes and Harry Potter. Voldemort.
So she lives in Kuwait. All right.
Looks like it scared her eyes to the top of her head.
She's like, why do you live in Kuwait? She goes, why did you live in Kuwait? She goes, why does anyone live in Kuwait? Love.
Opportunity.
I need to come here for my spooks, though.
Why does everyone move to Kuwait? Politics. I like the politics of the land.
Opportunity. I enjoy the culture.
City's got great energy, you know?
She goes, you have not seen
Vibrant nightlife.
You have not vibrant nightlife. You have not seen a sunset until you've seen one over a burning oil field, threatened by several more powerful nations around you.
I own 18 buildings, 250.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
South to travel from Kuwait just to come to McCamey Manor, it's approximately a 19-hour flight. My motivation for doing a second time is to see if I can push myself even further than when I went the first time. Big mistake, probably.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, God, he really bugs the fuck out of me.
Really sucks.
The way he even holds the camera, he doesn't put his hand through the little grip. He just kind of holds it like.
He's a monster of a man.
He is a big boy.
Here's the problem here. Eyes to nostrils, nostrils to lips, lips to chin, too much real estate, man.
Crazy.
Too much real estate.
It's crazy. It looks like
a lot of
somebody
green.
stretched her from right under her
Here's
eyes.
the thing. If this is
a lot of green.
if
A lot of green.
If this is a car
That's
trip,
a fucking 4-par face.
if chin
Her nose, dog legs
if
left.
chin to eye is a car trip, that's a 3P trip. You're pissing around the lips, you're pissing around the nostrils, and then you got to pee when you get there.
So
And
you
like,
got
right when you get
to
there.
do it one day. Bring a friend, hit the fucking HOV lane. Do not take the local lane
and save up a lot of podcasts.
It's a park and ride situation. Yeah. She walks into the manor. Immediately the people are like, "I'm out." The employees, like, "I'm fucking out. 20 minutes. I can't do it."
Too much real estate.
If she shows up, they think she works there. They go, "So are you new? Is this your first year?"
Get to your station.
Love
Karen, getting started early, are we?
Love everything you're doing here.
Yeah.
This is really terrifying.
Just talking in the parking lot. They go, "I just love someone that shows up to work."
Ready to go.
You're in the fetal alcohol room.
Yeah.
Now, follow me. Wait there. Wait till I get it.
Yes. Go back. Please go back. Dude,
the actual main guy ate shit?
Yeah, dude, he
That's
ate
great.
shit.
That's great. He goes, you guys aren't a bunch of...
Oh, gravity is the world's haunted house.
This will all go out. This will...
really fucking rips you down.
Yeah.
Right now, follow me. Wait there. Wait till I get it. God. Yeah, I'm all right.
Dude, if I saw that, they'd be like this. Do you want to eat shit? Do you want to eat shit and fucking die? I go, hey, remember when you fell? And he goes, I can't stand this guy.
This is the kind of terrain we have. That's what you're in for.
You see that?
What's the word? You want to leave some? What's the word? He goes, is it... You looked like a jerk off out there when you fell.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, man. You can keep stuffing octopus guts in my mouth. I don't give a shit.
Eat it. Eat the pus. You go...
Hey,
when you fall, you sound like a mom.
Is your fall included in the DVD? Can I get that on the...
God damn it.
He goes, what's the matter? He goes, what's the secret word to get out of? He goes, my ass bone. I think I broke my ass bone. That was you earlier.
What's the secret? You got Mr. McCain. I found your wallet back there when you fell.
Dude, dude, let's just keep going. This is great. God damn, I love that he fell. Play it one more time, just because it's so funny. You're all going to see the depths of hell.
Follow me into the deeper. Hey, shortcut.
He goes, that's not stable. That's not stable.
Well, everybody, watch your step there. Watch your step right there.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
You gotta help the guy. Are you okay?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Get in front. Come on, let's go.
Human centipede.
I'll hand you 3 forms.
Some ear boxes.
Each, 1 form each. Take this. Don't get it wet.
Before they've signed away their rights.
Yes, for real.
May very well leave Bikini Manor with bumps, bruises, cuts, or other possible injuries.
She's trying to read the contract and be aware of it. He's like, read, bitch.
He goes, read. He goes, I'm in cold water.
Yeah. Hey, Gummo, sign this.
Smell like a bunch of bullshit.
Caused myself So when you're begging and screaming for mercy and you want
pause it. It'd be funny if
I love you bring a Thunder Buddies for Life shirt.
Someone they get rocked with passive aggressiveness. He goes, and in the I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the contract. I'm trying to read the contract.
He goes, can I change the language here to say in perpetuity here and forth the buyer.
I'm looking at this at 7.5, in paragraph 7.5. It says right here that allocations will be made if a fund is provided for people who sue. So I just real quick.
Now, am I the people?
Yeah.
Or am I the pursuant?
Who is the? This seems like easy stuff. I don't know, Jared.
It's a little murky. Listen, normally I'd willy-nilly sign away a 4-page contract covered in blood. May I add?
That's how we do things in Kuwait. That's how we do it in Kuwait.
Yeah, she goes, oh, you guys are, this is how they do legal practices in the Middle East.
They stuff the rag in the mouth, and he's like, hang on. Gotta fucking...
Let the ink dry, my friend. Let the ink dry, my friend.
You're not going to let me go.
No, why are you doing this? That's my question. Why would you do this after everything is happening? Why would you sign this waiver?
My dad put his hands on me.
I don't know. Probably to push my body further than went with the first time.
Is this a good idea?
Probably not.
She's trying to sound as much like an athlete as possible. She's just seeing where my limits are, man.
Are you wearing a Tony?
It's not a tough mutter. You're not going to come out of it with abs.
The Guardian was not allowed to film in McCabe's backyard because he and his volunteer actors run the full McCabe Manor tour.
Yeah, he just didn't pick up around the house. That's why.
Yeah.
He goes, guys, I'm so embarrassed.
It's such a beautiful residential home.
He's just embarrassed about shit around his house.
He owns 4 greyhounds.
Rescued greyhounds, dude. How do you not race those things? How do you not have 4 and get tempted to be like, do you just want to take me to the track?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
At least around the house, homemade backyard track.
They're used to chase people off the property.
Now I know Biscuit is the favorite today.
Did you read this yet? I knew this information and I forgot it though.
Yeah, participants pay for the experience with 4 cans of food.
4 cans of dog food. Oh, there's no money. He doesn't make any money off it. He just does it to fucking do it.
What a weirdo. Oh, dude. And there's those 4 greyhounds. By the way, the creepiest dogs.
So how did
he's making all his money on YouTube? Not fun to pet in any way.
They ruin the petting experience.
Yeah.
And trust me, I'm geeked up about dogs.
They're shivering all the time.
It's like petting a skinny grandma.
Yeah.
It's
like you just feel that movement and you're like, I know you're so fast.
Yeah.
I bet it bothers you to be so slow right now.
Quick to run away anymore.
Guys, you guys want to build a backyard track?
He goes, are you afraid? By the way, did you bring the 4 cans of food? He goes, Biscuits is just getting a little thinned out.
Yeah, why would you do this? Why would you do this, you stupid bitch? You're going to be so scared. Also, I noticed that you got pedigree.
We're more of an Imes.
We're an Alpo family, but I appreciate where your hands.
Here's my only problem with this. I'm seeing the word chicken blend.
We're a limited ingredient diet only in household.
He goes, oof, they are rescue. We're not abusing them still. Thanks. They're not taking.
You think I'm Michael Vick running this place?
Yeah. Oh, cool, little kid. That's fun.
What do you guys think of McCamey Manor?
We fucking hate it.
Scary. Why do you think they do it?
I don't know.
Drugs.
Yes, she goes.
My
dad was in
Daddy says that his daddy did stuff.
This is nothing compared to Charlie.
It's the only way I can sleep.
It's the only way he won't.
What's outdoors like?
He says he does to the people what mommy does to him emotionally.
That little one don't look right. I'm telling you. She's got the demon in her.
Coughing.
This is the only way he can come before he gets to their bed.
The son's
by the way, in that freeze frame right there, it does look like the daughters with it. Oh, satisfying.
She's speaking backwards Latin.
Father O'Connell, your mother sucks cock in hell.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. He goes, oh, that's my sister.
That little one.
Scary. Torture.
The hands of my work. So scary and sleepy. What I like to watch.
Scary. It's not scary. Our daddy's just silly.
Only real evil that you can feel in your bones.
Okay, I think we're good with the kids.
I'm just going to get some exteriors, take room tone. We're going to jam out for sundown.
How many did you guys to hold for room tone?
Yeah, I think we got enough
good on B-roll for...
Back to the you guys want to go get an exterior shot of the house? I feel like I want to scram. So he goes,
sometimes Sheila sleeps on the ceiling.
Yeah.
She makes it real cold in the house.
Daddy says we don't need to.
People are coming.
Yeah.
You should go. They don't like you.
That would scare me, man. Of all of the things,
the kids are the scariest.
Yeah,
this
is the scariest part of the whole thing so far.
Commitment, am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right,
the
fellas?
kids in there. You'll be fucking
He goes,
people
man,
up.
you can shove pig intestines up my asshole for 3.5 hours. I'm not taking care of 3 kids.
He goes,
and one's possessed. One is Beelzebub himself.
He goes, I was filling out the real paperwork, the stuff he doesn't film. He says it's a little dry. In the office, saw those kids in there, and it's like, yeah, I might be scared today, but I get to sleep in tomorrow. Huh? You're waking up with those demons, 6 a.m.
They say do what you love, and you never work a day in your life. Right?
Anyways, you're going to need to make the cans of food are, in fact, chicken and beef.
That girl from Kuwait brought 8 cans. She ate 4 on the way.
I wanted the taste of it, so I'd be accustomed to the backyard.
Oh, shit. This showing so fast.
Jesus, really?
Northface, you got any plugs?
Yes. Omaha Funny Bone next week, November 8th through the 10th.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're back in the Omaha?
Never been.
Never?
Fun club. You're going to love it. Colleen's the shit.
Yeah, Colleen, we love.
Colleen is the shit.
AndyFiore.com.
Make sure you check out Mike Feeney and Mike Cannon.
Irish Goodbye.
Yes, Jay.
Called that because the show ends abruptly on a joke. I know all of that.
You've done it.
It's on GasDigitalNetwork.com, so go to GasDigitalNetwork.com. Big J is going to be in Minneapolis, Minnesota tomorrow through Saturday at House of Comedy.
That's our last live of the week.
Last live of the week. We got a good one for the Lost Tapes, but Thursday through Saturday, House of Comedy in Minneapolis. And then after that, he's going to be in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey at Bananas, November 9th and 10th. Go to BigJComedy.com and fucking go watch his special.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So good.
So great.
It's on Netflix right now as part of The Degenerates. He's episode 1, so just go to The Degenerates and boom, Baby Boy J. Right there. Looking all good. In a slick-ass new Legion of Skanks sweaty?
Sweaty?
That's what I call him.
That hurt.
I'm sick, dude. I'm
you almost
sick,
got
bro.
through all of it.
He's sick.
He goes, it's called a sweater. He goes, no, when you're wearing it, it's called a sweaty. Oh, it's Vegas, baby. Dan Soder is going to be at Rumors in Winnipeg, Canada, November 15th through the 17th. After that, he's going to be at Laugh Boston, November 29th through December 1st. Get tickets for that and all of Dan's shows, dansoder.com. Make sure you check us out at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And the Best of the Bonfire.
Yeah.
It's the show that airs here on Fridays. Is now available as a podcast. You can download it wherever you download podcasts from. Make sure you rate, review.
The sweet-ass videos.
Yes, the sweet-ass videos.
YouTube. It's Comedy Central's YouTube channel. It's the closest we're going to get to being on actual Comedy Central, so go watch. It's on .cc.com/bonfire YouTube, or just /bonfire YouTube. I'm always done with that shit.
You can watch the whole catalog we have up there so far.
But you get to see what we look like when we talk.
We have an awesome crew here comes in. We make them laugh.
The crew is badass. Yeah, making them laugh is like a real...
We've made them fans.
I think so. Have we made you fans?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah? Unfortunately, yeah, you're like, I did not want to like this.
It's very time consuming to follow our busy schedules. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having us.
Andy Fiore, Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon. I love you, Dan Soder. I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah,
Monday?
Have fun in Cypress Hill.
Am I going to have you Monday?
Yeah.
Love you.
I love you more.